Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a green tomato casserole. Sometimes it's called green tomato au gratin. And you basically get some green tomatoes, and these are just about to turn. And you slice them as thin as possible, which I think I probably could have done, thinner. Put them in a sprayed 2-quart or 1.5-quart pan, so a little bit smaller than your 9x13. You're gonna need about 4 tomatoes, 4 medium-sized tomatoes. I sliced up 4, but I have a few more just in case I run out. Okay. And I'm taking the end pieces and I'm throwing those away. I'm not using those. We're gonna make a layer. See, these are a lot more greener. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna sprinkle a little bit of sugar. I wouldn't go nuts with the sugar either. Just a little bit, just to kind of take the twang out. Pepper. Some salt. Okay. And then I'm going to sprinkle with a little bit of cheese. Now you're going to use a cup of cheese in this. You're only going to use, we got to layer this, so probably should have put my breadcrumbs first and then my cheese, but it's all going to go in here together. Okay. I'm going to take some cracker crumbs. I'm just going to take cracker crumbs instead of breadcrumbs. I've seen several different recipes, and most people use Ritz crackers, so that's what I'm going to do. I really do not like the taste of the breadcrumb unless it's like in something, like mixed into like a meatloaf. So I'm just going to sprinkle. This is about half of a sleeve. Maybe a little more than half of Ritz crackers. Okay? Now, the next thing we're going to do is put some more tomatoes in here, and we're going to sprinkle with salt and pepper, sugar again. The only thing with this next layer is you're going to leave the cheese off until you bake this, and then we'll put the cheese on it. Let me put that one over here somewhere. So I am gonna need another tomato, and this one's about to turn too. So I'm hoping that even though these are kind of pink, it's still gonna work. Hopefully. And my husband was probably looking forward to fried green tomatoes, and I did it. I made this casserole instead. He's probably not going to be happy. But it'll be okay. I mean, they still smell like a green tomato. If you've ever smelled one, it kind of has this very unique smell. Oh, I'm trying to get another slice out of this. Okay. There we go. It's not perfect, but okay. Now, take my breadcrumbs, or my cracker crumbs. Oh wait, forgot. Almost forgot. Season. Salt, pepper, a little bit of sugar, just a little. Okay, and then we're going to take our cracker crumbs and we'll put over the top. So you're probably going to use about a sleeve's worth, maybe 2 sleeves worth on this, because I'm already out of crackers. I want one, so let me get another sleeve out. All right, I can't get it open. So what we're gonna do is, after we get this on here, this last little bit of crackers, we are going to put a little bit of butter on top, and we're gonna cover and bake this for an hour so that the tomatoes get good and done. And then we'll take it out, put the cheese on it, put it back in. It's supposed to be about 2 cups worth of crumbs. Okay. We'll stop there. I have some softened butter. Okay. All right. Make this stuff out of the way. Hang on. So we'll put, it's supposed to be a tablespoon of butter, but I think you need to do how you want to do. So I'm just gonna try to dot it with butter here and there. Okay. All right. 400 degrees for 1 hour, covered with foil. And then we'll take it out and we'll put the cheese on it and then put it back in there long enough to... Okay, so we're going to put this in the oven, 400 degrees for 1 hour, covered, and then we're going to take it back out when it's done in an hour, and then we're going to put the cheese on it, put it back in the oven just for a few minutes, long enough for that to melt, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, y'all, so this is a finished product. I took the foil off. The crackers looked like they were brown, so I just went ahead and put the cheese on, stuck it back in there. It's all done. So these should be, let me kind of test it. So I kind of left some of these uncovered so I could just kind of, yeah. If they're fork tender, which means they can be cut with a fork, they cooked all the way through. Okay. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make a cantaloupe cobbler, sometimes known as cantaloupe crunch. So this is a little bit different, so I wanted to try this recipe to see, you know, what it tastes like, what it's all about. And it's new to me. I've never heard of it. So we're gonna try this out and see how it is. You're gonna need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I went ahead and sprayed my 9x13 pan. And you're going to need 3 cups of chopped up or cubed cantaloupe. So we got all that together. And now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter to this. And we're going to save this because we're going to need to melt some more butter. We're going to need half a cup of sugar. Let me get that. Half a cup of sugar. We're going to need 1/3 of a cup of lemon juice. So let me get that ready. That's something I always keep on hand for recipes. Oh, okay. I have enough in here. I didn't think I had enough lemon juice. And let's see, we got that, Let's see, I need a spoon because I can't stir it without one. Stir this up. Oh, I see a piece that's too big. Let's see here. Thought I got them all. So cut this real quick. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to be a little bit smaller than that. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna stir all that together. And I'm gonna need a tablespoon of flour. Probably need to get my measuring spoons for that. A tablespoon of all-purpose flour. That. And we're gonna go ahead and put in our seasonings. You're gonna need cinnamon and nutmeg and some vanilla. And it's really easy. It's a lot like our dump cakes, so we shouldn't have any problem getting these together. The one thing that kind of throws you for a loop is the cantaloupe. But I think it's supposed to taste similar to peaches. So we'll see. Half a teaspoon of vanilla. A half a teaspoon of cinnamon. So a half a teaspoon. I want to make sure I don't mess up. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and I should have done my dry ingredients first. I'm very uncoordinated today, like worse than ever. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then you're gonna need a quarter teaspoon of nutmeg. I wanna make sure I don't overdo it on that. All right, I'm gonna stir all this up. Okay. All right, give me a second. Let me move some of this stuff. Okay, y'all. So you need to take your cantaloupe mixture and you're going to pour it in the bottom of a 9-inch pan. Probably could put it in a pie pan, but I just went ahead and put it in a casserole dish. Okay. Then you're going to take the white cake mix. You can probably get by with a yellow. I don't see, much difference. And then you're going to take your dry mix, sprinkle it over your fruit. Now that I think of it, it's probably going to taste more like apples or pears or something. Okay. I'm just going to dump all this on here. And kind of spread it out a little bit. Try to even it out just a little. Okay, and then a half a cup of melted butter. So this is a little bit different than a normal dump cake where it's got, the butter is still solid, whereas this is melted. It's still okay. All right, 45 minutes. So 350 degrees for 45 minutes, and I'll see you back here when it's finished. Okay, y'all, this is the finished product. It did great. It resembles peaches, like I had said before, but I think it's going to be more of like an apple type dessert. But it smells great. It smells like fall in my kitchen. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.